Are you traveling to Japan and wondering if you need Japanese encephalitis vaccines? In this video, I'm going to tell you 4 important points and share with you some tips. So let's talk. Welcome to Travel Tips Talk. My name is Herb. I'm going to tell you 4 important points when you're traveling to Japan and some tips to share with you as well. So number 1, Japanese encephalitis. It's actually not required unless you're going to like most rural areas in Japan and going to be visiting like rice paddies. Otherwise, if you're just going to Tokyo, if you're going to the big cities, you're just going to try out some sushi or the local food, ramen, or going to museums and going to shopping. You don't really need Japanese encephalitis. It's pretty like a first world country, so you don't really need that unless you're going to the rural areas. Having higher risk of getting mosquito bites, then you may need Japanese encephalitis basically all around Asia and Asian countries. Number 2, hepatitis A and typhoid fever. Well, if you are going to big cities like Tokyo or really developed or like first world places, then you don't really need hepatitis A and typhoid fever per se. If you are going to more rural areas, then you may want to consider that. However, if you are going to be traveling to different countries around the world, well, it's not a bad idea just to get your Hep A and typhoid fever up to date as well. Number 3, of course, is traveler's diarrhea. Well, I just mentioned sushi, didn't I? And also, if you're going to try different street food, if you have a sensitive stomach, then just in case, you may want to have some antibiotics to bring with you. Ducorol, probably you don't really need to if you're going to Japan. In case you get traveler's diarrhea, then at least you have antibiotics to treat the traveler's diarrhea. So it's an option it's not a bad idea to bring some antibiotics with you. But in terms of prophylaxis, having the oral vaccines beforehand, you probably you don't have to. It's pretty optional. Now, number 4, it's tick-borne encephalitis. If you are going to rural areas, like going to hiking, ticks, those little bugs suck your blood out. Those, if you're going to really rural areas, you might want to watch for that. And actually, for example, the Hokkaido prefecture, between April and October is the highest season of having maybe low risk of tick-borne encephalitis transmission. So something you might want to pay attention to. Now, talking about other tips and points. If you are going to traveling anyway, it's a good idea to have your routine vaccines done. For example, hepatitis B and tetanus and flu shot. And also sunscreens and bug spray is not a bad idea, especially bug spray. You may want to have some bug spray on if you are going to be outdoor all the time, just to prevent the chance of getting Zika virus and dengue fever, etc. So hopefully these points are going to help you on your preparation to going to Japan. Do subscribe to this channel because I'm going to talk about other diseases, other countries, and share with you some travel tips and fun facts as well. So I'll see you in the next video.